Hey, it's Dustin with Camelot Properties. Welcome, and this is going out to our personal page that our agents have access, and also Real Estate Rookies to Rock Stars. Today we have Shelly Nickles. Shelly, please introduce yourself, tell you what company you're with, and tell us a little bit about the information that you want to share.
Okay. Hey, how are you?
In the fridge.
Okay, so I'm Shelly Nickles. I'm with Cross Country Mortgage now, formerly Interlink. So I've worked with most of you. But we have been here about 3.5 weeks and are getting to know the company and its culture. And so far, we do like it. I'm still doing the same programs, if not a few more than I was before. So 17 years in the business, and here we go.
All right. Well, tell me, what type of loan programs, what with the coronavirus hitting, what are you seeing slowing down or happening? No crystal balling, just what are the facts? And then what can y'all do, and what programs do you have to help agents out right now?
Well, we do all the programs, conventional, FHA, VA, USDA. Bond has slowed. Alabama housing has slowed. It got suspended there for a while. It is slowly coming back around. We do have another program for down payment assistance called the Shinoa Fund. So that would be another option for people to use to take advantage of, getting qualified and helping with the down payment. So that's another option that we have that we did not have before. Rates have been extremely volatile over the last couple of weeks. I've seen them at their absolute lowest and at the highest they've been in a few years, in a matter of hours, actually. So Monday, we were glad to see that they kind of settled back out, but it's mainly because no one was buying mortgage-backed securities. So that created the government to have to step in and start purchasing to help drive our market down. Now, some products have been impacted more than others. For instance, jumbo, which in our market, we don't have a lot of that, but the jumbo market is having difficulties being even able to fund. Some lenders are sitting there holding paper that they can't fund and they can't close. So those are mostly impacted at the moment. I feel like this will be a short-lived halt on some of those things, and when everybody can go back to work and the economy gets back the way it was, I feel like everything will settle back out and get back to a quote-unquote normal process.
Gotcha. Now, earlier when Shelly jumped on our company conference call, we have it's generally a meeting every Tuesday, but that wasn't possible to be 10 feet or 6 feet from each other. So we did a virtual one and had a broker from Manhattan jump in, which was really cool. Then Shelly jumped in and told us, but tell us a little bit about the 100% program that y'all have out there.
It's the Shinoa. So it is credit driven. You've got to have a 640 credit score. Debt to income ratio cannot get over 50%. And it can be either FHA or conventional, and it cannot exceed income limits of 115% of HUD median income. So, and that's based on per county. So we will have to look it up based on whatever county they're trying to buy in, based on the property.
Okay.
But that, the rates are not going to be the best on that. But hey, if somebody can get in a house with a grant for the down payment, the caveat is they have to live there for 3 years.
Okay. Well,
so, and then there's no recapture on it.
It's better than them. So that's in essence free money as long as they live there 3 years.
As long as they live there 3 years.
The other benefit would be that they are buying a house, not throwing away money towards rent.
Correct. That is correct. They're not paying rent. They're paying their mortgage, not someone else's.
Let me ask you, Shelly, appreciate the call real fast. And again, we're going to keep it really short, but what states do you operate in?
Alabama and Florida.
Okay. So Alabama.
Now the company is in all 50 states, but I'm only licensed in Alabama and Florida.
Okay. All 50. Okay. So really the company can do all over the US, but you personally.
Correct.
But if you're not in this area or anything and interested in the program, Shelly can put you with someone in a state with her company that is. So,
Absolutely.
hey, great recording, great time. I'm going to
Okay.
share real fast Shelly's contact information and everything. Shelly, can you see my screen?
I can.
All right. So to get to it, here's the website, or here's Shelly's cell phone. You could text her, or email address.
Right.
And if y'all need me, y'all can always reach out for me. I can get you in touch with Shelly. Shelly, is there anything else or any message to agents that may be feeling a little discouraged? I know our agents are actually super busy during this time, but following
Yep.
guidelines and everything. But do you have a message for them?
I would just say hang in there. You may see some slowdown or some delays in closings. We're seeing title taking longer because the courthouses are by appointment only. Some appraisers have been told they're not allowed to go into sellers' houses right now because they don't know where the appraiser has been. Maybe the seller is elderly or they have some health issues. So if there are slowdowns, be patient, because we're all in this together, and I'm having to learn that as well. And patience is not my virtue, but just we're going to have to learn to be patient together. And if it misses a closing date by a day or two, then it just misses by a day or two. So
Hey, be glad it closed.
And be
Now,
glad we're closing and funding your loans. So where most companies have gone to 45, 60-day turn times, Cross Country has not done that. They have pushed their people to work. And our owner of the company said this morning on a call that over the weekend, our underwriters underwrote and approved over 900 applications. So their turn times in underwriting are still about a day and a half, where some companies are now requiring a week.
that's
So
amazing.
it's going to get a little tricky until things kind of settle out, just due to the sheer volume of applications for refinances hit in the middle of a purchase boom. There's just not enough manpower. So just be patient.
Let me ask you sort of hit on two subjects right there that I'm very interested in asking a question and getting your opinion. Okay. So you mentioned generally we do 30-day close. We're always, okay, 30 days out, no problem. Should we be buffering that close time slightly with everything going on?
I wouldn't say that you necessarily have to buffer it, but prepare your sellers, prepare your buyers that if major swings happen in the market like it did last week, lenders were told basically don't lock your rates. I mean, it was bad. You can start the process, but you're not locking anything in. So be prepared that there might be some delays with getting title work. Be prepared that, appraisers may be delayed getting into the houses. Just kind of know that there could be some potential delays.
Okay.
Not necessarily that there will be. Like I'm just got a clear to close on one that we got done in 3 weeks. So just, if the borrower moves fast and we've moved fast, and all the dominoes fall and everything will happen. But we just don't know what the future holds with this.
Well, and yeah, we're all in new uncharted territory.
It is uncharted.
Yes, we are boldly going where no agent has gone before.
Exactly.
Okay, so one last thing is, well, maybe, unless you say something that sparks it. Again, I'm going to keep this short. But as far as people getting furloughed and everything, is there anything on that causing them to, the person's been gainfully employed for 3 years now, rocking and rolling, and now they're furloughed? Is there anything causing problems with loans there, or what should people do? Should they just go, well, screw it, I've been furloughed, or should they keep trying?
Keep trying, because there are caveats coming out with the major agencies that are, talking about verifying employment, verifying, that they're going to go back to work, that, we can get things a little bit later. We got to prove, employment, that they're still technically employed 10 days before closing. They can't be laid off or furloughed. They need to show continuance that, hey, yes, they will go back to work. But Fannie and Freddie are coming up with ways to be a little more flexible on this.
Okay. All right. So if
So
they
as
are
soon as we
furloughed,
have the
then
exact guidelines,
so if
if
they
they're
are
furloughed, they need to wait till they go back to work.
okay, all right. But they could start looking now, get the
Oh yeah,
process, and because hell, y'all are going to need what 30 or 20, 30 days to close it, and by this time,
correct,
so we could put an offer in, even though they're furloughed and bored at home.
correct,
Okay.
correct.
All right. Well, Shelly, I
And that's kind
appreciate
of
your
what we've
time.
been doing. We've been business as usual. We're trying not to interrupt
Sorry, my
anything.
dog's attacking a bee right now. The beauty of working at home right now.
That's right.
Well, again, I appreciate your time. We're going to share this out. Hopefully, this gives
Okay.
agents some information and everything. If you need me or ever need to reach out for me, shoot me a text. It's 334-549-6570 or Dustin at CamelotPropertiesOnline.com. And Shelly, Shelly's information, since I have it right in front of me, her cell is 334-399-3732 or
That's correct.
Shelly.Nickles at myccmortgage.com.
.com. Yep, that's it.
Country County. Okay, that makes sense. All right.
Yep.
All right. Well, hey, I appreciate your time and thank you. And guys,
Thank
stay
you.
positive. Keep going. There's plenty of business. Be sharpening your axe so that when the market
That's right.
able to show you're stronger than ever, building your pipeline and keep it rolling. So thank
That's
you.
correct.
Have a good one.
Okay. Thanks.
Thank you.